Hey there guys, this is Jesse with permofit. You have to excuse the sound. I have a bit of a head cold. The wife's kind of dealing with sinus infection and I sound like crap. So anyways, I haven't posted a plant update or garden video. We're kind of heading into winter, and as far as I'm concerned, it's been an unseasonably warm winter. We're into the beginning of November. I think it's the 9th or 10th. It's the weekend of the 9th or whatever. And we have yet to get any snow where I'm at. We've gotten snow west of us quite a bit, but we haven't gotten any in town. So anyways, I've since last summer I've moved, you guys have seen this, I've moved all my plants into my shop. My shop is heated, rudimentary control. It's an old radiant gas heater, but it's heated and it's fairly well insulated. And I'm going to try overwintering some of my peppers I pulled out of my grow bed. We did have some frost that killed my tomatoes, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is starting to go dormant. But I did salvage two of my peppers. My parents gave me some peppers, and I had everything kind of cramped in the corner of my shop, and my shop's a disaster. I'm in the process of rearranging and cleaning it, and it's taking forever because I'm getting pulled away with other projects and work and head colds and YouTube, because I watch a lot of YouTube. But anyways, so I'm working on getting some better lighting systems set up and things that just aren't going to cost a lot of money because I don't have a lot of money. But I wanted to get you a plant update. Now, the video you saw before was my general setup. I basically have everything dedicated to one shelf and two corners of my shop. I have I think a 40-gallon or 45-gallon drum I filled full of tap water. We have pretty clean tap water here. Let it sit for a few days to let all the chlorine evaporate out, and then I mixed in the equivalent of a heavy feeding nutrient solution. I wired in a drip system and or plumbed in a drip system that is atrocious looking, but it works. And then I wired it to a decent sized pump and a timer. Now I had this going off twice a day. I end up overwatering my plants a bit, and they kind of suffered for it. But I cut it back down to once a day, and I haven't worked out a lot of the details, but it's a work in progress, and I've added a few plants to my setup, so I'll kind of walk you through that. Alright, here we go. Alright, so all my plants are tied in, almost all of them are tied into a drip feeder system. Now, I have, this guy's a new citronella plant. It smells pretty good. And I just have it sitting in the pot of, because it's in a small pot, in the pot of my gooseberry, which was starting to go into hibernation before I planted it. And then I let it sit, and I ran the plumbing for it, but I forgot to tie it into the system, so it didn't get watered for a week and a half. Neither did this guy, but I tested it. So anyways, so what I have here is I got a main feeder line coming in. We're not talking very much water. And then I have it split. I have a T here, and it goes over to one of the peppers I pulled out of the ground. And then I got this one here, and it's split again right here. So part of it comes out and goes into here, and then this part gets overwatered, just goes into the pot anyways, and this part goes directly into the pot. So it's a pretty simple system, just like that. And then I have another one that comes over here and goes over to my sugar cane and my other pepper, and those are just fine. The sugar cane's doing really good. It's got long limbs, and I just have these lights all tied into a timer, and then I also have the fan here just to get some air movement tied into a timer. So these guys here are green beans, stringless green beans that are actually producing little beans. And I haven't trellised them or anything yet. I need to, but I haven't. Then this guy here is my lemon balm, which is pretty much dried up. In the back corner is my kiwi. Another kiwi here. The kiwis are just really struggling. Not all of them, but they are struggling. They don't take well to overwatering or bugs, and they're really prone to bugs, especially the female kiwi. This is my bamboo. Kind of hard to see, but it's got right there. This is my licorice basil, which has gone to flower and everything else and stuff, and it's hard to kill. And I have everything plumbed in. So this is a pepper plant that I was given. There's the top of the bamboo, which I'll zoom in here, and I think you can actually see it's got spider mites or something. I don't know. I keep spraying for bugs and I'm just not able to kill everything, which is kind of frustrating. This here is my dragon fruit that Zep Collector 98 sent me a while ago. It is doing spectacular. This thing is like a aggressive cactus, which is crazy. It puts off shoots going over here. It's got shoots coming down here. It's got, or not shoots, but off, you know, it's just an aggressive plant. It's really cool. I haven't produced any flowers or buds or anything, but it is pretty neat. Mint. I think this one is just the regular mint. And then my chocolate mint died off. I planted some new seeds, but because of the watering regulation, I wasn't watering regularly. I was having some issues. Now, if you can tell on this dragon fruit, the soil here, because this is a cactus, and I'm using a cactus mix for the soil, it's been way overwatered. Well, I was just dinking around trying to tweak the system, and I actually have a reducer, or not a reducer, a water reducer shut off on here, and it's cranked down even more, so it just puts out less water. But I was kicking the system on and off quite a bit recently just to get it fine-tuned. My other kiwi, not doing well. This is the hodgepodge. I don't have a manifold or anything, so I just used the drip feeder. Used the punching tool. Punch a hole, put a T. Camera to focus. Put a T, run the hose wherever I want to go. I will probably clean it up over time, but I want to get the system perfected first. Here's my drum. I have a pump in the bottom there. It is a Harbor Freight Special Pacific Hydrostar submersible pump, 620 gallons per hour. And I had to go and find some custom fittings to connect this drip feeder line with the pump itself. And then I just have this Tiger Bloom. I have some of that with this Grow Big, and then I also have a CalMag blend in there, and that's pretty much it, other than I have a tea tree plant that I got that I am going to bring over here. I haven't yet, it's just sitting in my window in my kitchen. So anyways, I just want to bring you the update. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is a work in progress and probably not the final setup, but it is what it is, and I'll come at you with another video soon. Thanks, guys.